Hello, it's Mike Rhyner of Your Dark Companion here, wanting to thank you all for joining us on patreon.com throughout the year, or that portion of the year that we've been doing this. Also, don't forget to check out the Sunset Lounge. There you can find podcasts such as The Clubhouse. The Clubhouse is your one-stop shop for all things sports, pop culture, entertainment, pro wrestling. Who knows what else these guys might get into. I love these guys. They're great. Since 2010, they brought their knowledge and passion for these subjects and so much more to the internet in a way that is entertaining and engaging. Their show is family friendly, so it's okay to sit down with grandma and be a part of all their shenanigans. They are the Clubhouse. They're at the Sunset Lounge.
Nobody would have thought that I would be the one. Rhyner, sports talk. Baseball, 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 baseball.
Oh, with the big mic. Oh, okay. All right, yeah. Okay, now I get it.
We got a lightning strike, boys. What happened over there, Grego? We had a little lightning strike right outside the window.
All right. Here's a tip for all these Americano League teams.
Wait, you said tip.
Yeah, tip.
Okay.
With a P.
Keep jamming.
The ticket, colon, nothing but a big Gen X jerk-off sake.
Is this a cool night or what?
Although somebody would hear that and go, bullshit.
I'm back, bitches.
Hello, it is your Dark Companion, and we are on the road today. As we look around on this fine Monday mid-morning or maybe even early afternoon, we look around, what do we see, Shoopy?
Golf shots. Nothing but golf shots.
That's right. You look to your left, you see golf shots. Look to your right, you see the Clubhouse. Look behind you, you see golf shots. It is the 2025 Miracle League Arlington Charity Golf Tournament. Swing for smiles, putt for possibilities, as they like to say around here. And as usual, there are many, many luminaries from the world of sports and all that implies out here. And we're going to spend the day talking to some of these people. The first guy we have up is on my immediate left. He is the noted, outstanding, incredibly talented sports artist, the great Vernon Wells.
All right.
Thank you.
How you doing?
I'm good.
You like coming out to golf things like this?
Yeah, I actually do.
You like playing?
Well, I used to love playing, and I had to change that. But most recently, my medical situations and my phone ringing in right now. Yeah, golf was big. I was going to give up my adult baseball thing and play in a senior golf league because I broke par one time. I broke it, and I couldn't believe it. I broke par. And, you know, everybody's going crazy, whatever. So the next day, I shot 89 again. I said, it's got to be better than that. Next day, I shot 90. So I called back the baseball coach and said, I'm back.
Yeah.
So
kind of got going the other way with it a little bit.
That was too much.
But do you realize how many people dream of breaking par and never will? And you did it.
I did it. But I still don't have a hole in one.
Not many people have that either.
Yeah.
Maybe today's the day, though.
Yeah. I had one. It hit the bottom of the cup and bounced straight up and came out.
Oh, my goodness. Did that make you crazy?
Oh, it was too late for that.
Well, if you've ever been around any kind of sports art or anything, you've probably seen the work of Vernon Wells because he's been around here for some time now. And over the course of that some time, you have done a whole lot of people. And I will tell you that some of your work hangs inside my little hovel. I was fortunate enough to be done by you.
Right.
And
We might need to work on that wording.
yeah, probably so.
Yeah.
How would you put it? Drawn?
I wouldn't. I would just circumvent the whole thing.
I can't circumvent the whole thing, though.
Well, that's your job. That's your problem.
I'm talking about it, so I can't circumvent it. All right, drawn. Are you insulted by drawn? Is that minimizing what you do?
No.
Okay.
No.
Many years ago, when we would go out to Valley Ranch, when the Cowboys were in Valley Ranch, it would be Cowboy Monday every week, or probably on Tuesdays when it was, because then I think the rooms were open, the locker room was open, and you could go out there, get interviews with guys. And we started doing the show from out there. And I didn't realize what was going on at the time, but you were taking pictures of us, or however you did it. The end game was a picture of Grego and me at Valley Ranch. Me looking very intense, holding a pen and going like this, like I've got something really important that you need to hear, damn it. But I don't know if I really had that or not. But
wait, isn't that the picture that hangs in your house?
It is.
Oh my gosh, I love that. It's in our open.
Yes, it is.
It's a one of a kind, too.
It is one of a kind. So few people remember us. It's kind of none of a kind. So you're still at it, huh? Still in the art game.
Still at it. As you know, the whole digital thing, kind of, most people are starting to go to that. They don't really care that some guy spent 18 hours doing a circle.
Yeah.
So it's changing, and it's more difficult to get clients now than it used to be.
Yeah, I guess the digital thing changes everything, just like it has in all other facets of this world we live in.
Yeah.
But you've done probably nearly everybody who's of any significance and those of lesser significance like us. But do you have any particular favorites that you've done? Or any, I'm not talking about guys, just, your drawings of them. Do you ever look back at them and say, okay, that one I really got right. I captured the essence of that guy.
Well, if all of them don't do that, then I'm in trouble. So there's none. One thing happened one time. I'm not going to even give any names because you wouldn't know him anyway. But one guy took over a managerial job of some team in MLB. And he wanted me to do a picture of him and his wife. And he had the pictures that he wanted. And he gave me the pictures. I did the painting. And the wife called me and said that she wanted to make some changes to it. And I said, well, what's the problem? And she says, well, this picture of me doesn't look like me. And I said, well, I did all these from photographs. Does it look like the photograph? She says, hold on a second. She looked at the photograph. She goes, oh, my God, it looks exactly like the picture. And I said, well, what do you want me to do about that? And her husband was in the background just laughing his head off. And I said, I will gladly do it again, but if you give me the same picture, it's going to look the same way. And, that's the only time that's ever happened.
Just for a second there, I thought you were going to tell us about the husband gave you the picture of the wrong wife or something like that.
I'll have to remember that for
The
next
side
time.
piece.
Yeah.
How'd you get started in this, man? Is this a talent you've had ever since you were a boy?
In elementary school, I had all the best coloring books, everything like that. But I didn't know you could make money doing it. I didn't care at that point. But it took until I got to TCU that I played football at TCU, by the way. And one of our offensive linemen, one of our offensive linemen was a art major, and he said he wanted to do his class project on me. And I said, okay, cool. And so he did a painting of me catching a pass in TCU uniform and everything. And I'm like, what did you get on this? He said, I got an A+. And really? Because it was terrible. It was really bad. And I said, okay. I didn't do it in his face or whatever.
Yeah.
Like that right there, the next semester, I did my first for pay project.
Yeah.
And I wasn't taking any art classes, but I took a couple on the way before I graduated. And that's where it all started. And soon after, I got cut from the Chiefs, trying to play the football thing. I came back and got my degree at TCU. My first team that I visited to do paintings was Kansas City. Because they didn't think I should have gotten cut, because 2 weeks after the head coach had fired me, cut me, they fired him. And they called TCU and told them that they wanted me to come back next time, next spring.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, okay, so the season just started and you want me to wait till next year to come. I said, nah, this is not good. So, yeah, from then, once I had access to the players and the players saw what I could do, then they started asking me to do them.
Yeah.
That's literally where it started.
How old were you, though, when you realized that this was something you were a little bit better at than most of the other guys or most of the other kids?
Elementary school. I mean, and then coloring books means get the right color and stay in the lines.
Yeah.
That's really not a talent,
Yeah.
But when it got to the drawing part, then that's when it made a difference. Yeah.
Well, your work is very identifiable. I always know without even looking for the signature when I'm looking at something that you did, because, back in a few years ago, it was like everywhere. I mean, everywhere any kind of sports art was, you were there, and you were very well represented.
Yeah.
And how long did it take you to move into those circles and get in with the right people and everything?
Well, the biggest thing that happened on that front was the Upper Deck baseball cards.
Yeah.
I got the job of doing the first year of that. And from that point on, I could do a whole lot. And I didn't have to go anywhere. I'd stay home. They'd send me the pictures and say who they wanted on the card and how we're going to do the painting. And that circulated through all the players.
Yeah.
And that's all I cared about. Everybody was talking about, well, we got the guy on the team. And I said, no, I'm just trying to please the guys that play the game. That's what I was doing.
Yeah.
And I got to catch passes from Troy Aikman when he was coming back from an injury, just because I happened to be at Valley Ranch that day talking to one of my clients. And he said, you can catch me? And I said, yeah, let's go. And he said, I forgot, but you did play, didn't you? And I said, yeah, it's not a big deal.
How many years did you play?
No, football, I never made it in the NFL. And in Shreveport, there was a league, minor league football.
Yeah.
And I had every record you could possibly imagine there. And it was just for fun, because we didn't make a whole lot of money doing it. And that gave me more time to, develop what I could do.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Is the developmental curve for something like what you do, looking at it from the outside, I think it must be a pretty long one. Did it take you time to develop your style, or did it just sort of come right away?
I don't know how many people remember the Upper Deck cards, but the only paint that was on that was the background. The figures themselves were colored pencil.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's where I started. And then when I realized that I could do much more, I learned how to use the airbrush. And that's what I use now.
Yeah.
And it worked pretty well. I mean, not having an instructor, I just learned what I needed to learn for me. And the rest is history.
Who is your biggest, holy shit, I'm going to do him client?
Oh, that's a no-brainer. Muhammad Ali. I spent several hours with him and his agent in the hotel room signing the prints of the painting I did for him. And that was awesome. That was awesome. I know he says it every time, but when we first met and we were in a public place in the hotel and he saw the painting for the first time, he said, "You did this?" And I said, "Yeah, champ, I did that." He said, "Well, you the greatest." Well, he does that in every conversation, but, I got it done first.
Still, though, when you've been told you're the greatest by the greatest,
Yeah, that was pretty good.
that's kind of where I think, okay, I can stop here and be fine with everything.
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you coming on here with us, man. It's really good to see you. I'm very, very honored to have been done by you, and
We got to work on that
Yeah.
terminology.
We
all
got,
right, to have
we got
been
phrasing issues.
to have been painted by you. How about
Yes,
that?
okay.
Like
Might
one
as
of
well.
those
Is that
French
better?
girls. Like
Yeah.
Michael.
See, I'm just trying to show how cool I am and how I've got the jargon of it down.
You're so hip.
when I really don't.
So hip, Mike. So hip.
He is a great Vernon Wells.
Hey.
Thank you, sir.
All right.
Thank you for doing us.
Enjoyed
Yes.
it. Great. That's good.
We're live, Mike. You can't get off. Keep talking.
Whoa.
I can't.
No.
Can't get
Okay.
off after being done?
I don't know.
Man.
I've never tried. Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you, Vernon.
All right. Who's the next luminary coming up here?
I don't know. If only there was someone around to talk
Oh,
to.
if only there was. If only there was. I mean, there's not many people up here, but I'll
No.
bet there's somebody out
Maybe
there.
we'll talk to somebody.
Oh, look who
Oh,
it
my
is.
goodness.
Look who it is. It is none other than the former Ranger. There are
you're
no
live.
breaks here. There are no breaks here.
We don't have any commercials to play.
We don't have breaks today. Sorry, man. You're on. You're live. We're
That's
good
right.
to go.
Yeah,
you
you're-
were on, you were
I want
live.
to flip that headphone around.
Grooves to the rescue.
All right, we got to get organized here.
You know, we're trying.
There we go.
We don't always
There we
succeed, but we try, Mike.
Oh, look at that. I can hear
Oh,
it
look at
now.
that. Can even hear him.
Helping Boo with his audio just like I used to do.
Yeah.
It is the great Steve Bushell, the
Hi,
former
guys.
Ranger great.
Hey.
How you doing, man?
Good. It's getting, I'm getting worried because now this is twice I've seen you at a golf course.
I know. This is becoming a frequent thing, running into you at golf events.
Well, now you got to start playing.
Uh-oh. I'm trying to convince him to
I know.
at least one shot today.
Believe me, you don't want that. Nobody wants that.
Can he borrow your clubs?
Hey, remember, golf is not for him, and he is not for golf.
Yeah.
Don't
Yes.
forget.
So pipe down.
I'm
sheep.
sorry.
How you been, man?
I've been good.
How's your game?
It's okay. Not great, but beautiful day. Yeah, always have fun.
Yeah. Sun's coming out here, and it should be a good day.
It'll be a great
Maybe
day.
even the wind's starting to die down a little bit.
I know, which is rare in spring.
It was pretty big up there a little while ago, but now it's
Pretty nice.
maybe chilling out. All right, I want to talk to you about this, if we can, because we had a pretty cataclysmic baseball scene over the last
Oh, my
few-
God.
Oh, my goodness. The hell?
Did you just the hell me?
We're
Yeah,
good.
I the hell.
You kind of earned that one.
We're good.
Everything's fine.
I don't know.
That was the wind.
Yeah.
The wind.
The wind, my hands. Who knows?
It's everything.
All right, cataclysmic.
Yeah, cataclysmic baseball scene where this Ranger season, which started out good and then got a little bit weird because this team has excellent pitching.
The best.
Yeah. And every Ranger team that we have ever known to have had excellent hitting and not very good pitching for the most part.
Right.
That's what eventually somewhere along the line did them in, and who knows, this year may be a repeat of that. But this year, the script has been flipped. The pitching's great, the hitting's not.
Right.
And so they did something about that this week. They fired the offensive coordinator and brought in a new hitting coach. Now, first of all, what can you tell me about what an offensive coordinator does in the game of baseball?
I think it's a name for the head hitting guy. Is basically what I think. I think he puts together the programs, works with the other hitting coaches, and they combine their brains and put together the programs that the players go through. So I think it's. I don't know for sure if it's just a glorified name.
Yeah.
But it's basically the head offensive guy.
Kind of like a general manager now is the president of baseball operations, stuff like that.
Yeah, they have 3 hitting coaches.
Right.
You know, I mean, so Donnie was the one, And unfortunately for him, he became the fall guy in this thing.
I guess when things go this bad, I mean, there are guys who are playing every day for them that last week were hitting under 100.
Yeah, something had to be done.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, you get to the point, and I think last week we talked about it a little bit, where I said you can't say that it's still early. We're in May right now. You're a month into the season, a little over a month, and you can't say it's early anymore.
Yeah, I mean, you've had plenty of time for things to take some sort of shape as far as the way they're going to be eventually.
As far as a team,
Yeah.
you could have one guy or two guys that's a slow starter that makes it through, the end of maybe June, but you can't cover 4 or 5 guys going through it. You just can't. And so I think changes needed to be made, and they brought in Booney, and I know Brett really well, so hopefully he can make a difference.
What kind of guy is he?
He's a good guy. So he hasn't been he has no coaching experience.
Yeah.
I think I saw that he managed like 4 games in Canada back in like 2010 or something like that.
Yeah, so I don't think Brett was brought in to get with these guys and talk about exit velocity or launch angle or angle of attack, all that stuff. I think what the Rangers really needed was a mental competitive reset, and I think that's what Booney gives them. Booney's was that red ass type of player, which I think they need right now to get the offense going. He's more there to just bring out the competitive side in the hitters. The hitters that we've seen this year, I think, they've gone into the batter's box thinking about everything other than beating the pitcher. They're thinking about everything else that they go through in the meetings and in their flip sessions and their BP sessions. Once you get into that game and you step into the batter's box, there's one thing on your mind. You're not thinking about how's my stride, how's my front shoulder, keep my head still. As soon as you think about that, you're done. I know. I did it all the time. I think Booney's being brought in now for the mental side, the competitive side, to get these guys back, get that edge back when they're in the batter's box.
Does this mean that there's going to be less information overload and
Nope. I don't think so. I think there's still going to be the information. Now, you said overload.
Yeah.
I think that's when it can become a problem. You got to be smart as a hitter, too. Take what information applies to you, but it doesn't matter how much information you have. If you get in the batter's box and you don't have that competitive edge, when you're in that batter's box, it's not going to make a difference.
How do you know when too much is too much?
Well, when they're hitting like under 100, I think too much is too much. From the hitter's side, when it consumes your thoughts while you're hitting.
Yeah.
I think that's when it becomes too much. I think you take all that information and all that analytics, all the information is great stuff, but you've got to use it in your practice sessions, when you're watching your iPad and looking at the opposing pitcher. But like I said, once the game starts, that needs to become automatic, and the competitive part has to kick in.
And it does sound like some of what Booney might be able to do better than Ecker did is it sounds like Ecker tended to strategize against the pitcher more than letting the hitter utilize their strengths.
Yeah,
I would imagine is a pretty
fine line
between
what you're doing there. Yeah, and when you go to that information, the hitter has every bit of information they need. Trust me. And maybe, Mike, to your point, that maybe it's too much for some guys, not for everybody. But maybe that's the case. But I think what the Rangers have lost as an offense is an identity. They're not that grindy, nasty team to go up against anymore. And I think that's why Booney's here, to bring out that nastiness, to bring out that competitive edge that team's known to have.
Well, I know one game's one game, but if last night was any indication, then maybe they're on the right track with this thing.
Well, sometimes it takes one game to get things going, and a new voice. And that's what he's going to bring. He's going to bring a different voice. And not that Donnie's voice was bad, but a change needed to be made. But I think having Booney's voice there with those guys, it should pay off.
Now, when a change like this is made, and, we talk about the information overload, when the new guy comes in, does he diminish or does he reduce the amount of information these guys get, or is it all out there if you want it?
It's all out there if you want it. I don't think Booney is going to be the guy that's going to bring a ton of information. I think the two other hitting coaches are the ones that will supply that. The analytics department will supply all the information that these guys need. Brett, I think, is going to be there, like I said, to maybe figure out how to get these guys to clear their mind, kind of flush the brain when they get into the batter's box. And you heard Chris Young talk about it, like there needs to be that competition between the hitter and the pitcher, and it can't be between the hitter and your own mind. And I think that's what's been going on.
That's obviously. I mean, it was pretty apparent there after a while that some of these guys had just too much stuff in their heads.
Yeah, I think it is. I mean, when you get your mind a little messed up and overloaded, there's no question you can't hit.
As a player, are you ever around the analytics guys, or do you ever talk to them or anything?
As a player, when I played, the analytics part was probably not even close to being as big as it is today. When I was on the coaching staff with Jeff Bannister, you are with them, and they work with you, and I was the type of coach that explain it to me, in simple man's terms, and I'll take the information because I was in charge of infield positioning. So you're around them all the time. They're there. They're a big part of what goes on in an organization nowadays, and preparing every single day to go out and play a game. They play a big role, whether it's the information your starting pitcher has against the opposing team. Your hitters know everything about the pitcher, every guy in the bullpen. They meet every day. If there's one thing to me that I didn't like, was meeting every single day. A lot of times that can get to be very monotonous and very, just becomes mundane at times, especially if you're going in before batting practice, you got a half-hour meeting, you go to BP, then you get done, you're going to maybe have another meeting while you go into the cage. That can become a lot for guys. So you got to take the information, take what applies to you, and if it doesn't apply to you, that's fine. To me, Corey Seager is like the perfect example, right? He does his own thing. He goes with his own hitting coach. He gets on a little phone chat with them and video chat, and goes through his swing mechanics and gets into the game and goes and hits. Other guys need that information. Other guys don't. I think that's Booney's biggest task in front of him, is figuring out each one of these guys. It's going to be hard. It's going to take a while.
Yeah.
Figuring each of these guys out, what they need, what they don't need. But for every one of them, he's going to instill that mindset of when you step in the batter's box, you better kick that pitcher's ass.
Was there a guy? It seems like there was a guy a few years ago, and I can't think of who it is. But after every at bat, or maybe he was a pitcher, and after every inning, he would go down in the room and get on the phone with his guy.
Oh,
I think Seager might still be that guy.
Was that Seager?
I think so. Like, he's definitely checking the iPad pretty much after every at bat and all that, and
I think
some sort of communication with his coach, it sounds like.
Well, I know he was in communication before the game. I don't know about during.
Yeah, maybe
the
not
game.
during, but
a lot of those guys, almost every one of them, will go grab an iPad and check their at bat out. Or even before we had the iPads, Joey Gallo would be a guy that would go after his at bat, go right down in the tunnel and look at his at bat. Mm-hmm. I mean, which is so different from the time I played, but. I mean, I think there's a lot of things you can gain from doing that, but again, you got to find the fine line. If it's an overload for you, then it's gonna be counterproductive.
Mm-hmm. Do you know Joey Gallo's trying to make it as a pitcher now?
Yeah, I know that.
I was just about to ask that question.
Yeah, they just showed video of him
I saw
the
it.
mound.
Well, he's got a great arm, so it'd be very interesting to see what comes out of this.
Yeah, not sure what stuff he has, but he can
throw
get
it.
it up there. Yeah,
He hit the strike zone.
that's
Watched it a couple times just to see.
Step one, and he throws hard. I guarantee you that.
Yeah.
I always liked him. I always thought that this could be a useful guy, but man, strikeouts just became too much.
Yeah.
And what kind of process does a guy go through mentally to where he's just beaten before he comes to before the at bat even starts?
Yeah, I mean, I don't know what kind of process you go through when that happens. In the
but it seemed to me like that was going on with him.
Well, no doubt, and I think in the game of baseball in general, I think striking out has become acceptable.
Yeah,
I mean, it's for the most part.
Yeah, it's part of the game. Everybody does it.
If you're 1 for 4 with 3 punch outs, but your one hit's an RBI double, they're way good with that. You know, I mean, and to me, I mean, I took strikeouts personally. Everybody did back in the day, and I struck out a lot. It wasn't acceptable. You should be able to put the ball in play. You know, you're going to strike out. But in the game, you know, I would say in the last 10 years, striking out has become very acceptable. Guys strike out and walk back to the dugout like it's not a big deal. You know, and back in my day, that wasn't the case.
Was there video back in the day that you could go look at right away?
There was some, not right away, but there was video. You could watch video of the game. I mean, the information that we had when I played was very, very minimal compared to what these guys have today. These guys have everything at their beck and call. Whatever they need, video-wise, information-wise, they have everything, which is kind of neat. I mean, you know, it's good, but you got to use it the right way.
Who was your favorite manager that you ever played for?
Oh, man, Jim Leland would be the first one that comes out because that was the only team I played for in my 11 years that went to the playoffs. And I just liked how Jim Leland went about how he ran his team. Bobby Valentine was great. I think we talked about that a little bit last week. But Jim Leland, I'll tell you a quick story. So I got traded from here.
By the way, I was hoping you would say him.
Yeah, so I get traded from here to the Pirates, and the next day I'm on a flight to San Diego. Check into the hotel, get in the cab, go right to the stadium early, and I'm sitting in my locker, and the guys are walking in shorts, swim shorts, and T-shirts. I'm like, okay, this is a little bit different, you know. And Leland walked in. He goes, "Hey, when you're dressed, come on in and see me." So I go in there, and he said, "Hey, you know, welcome. We're really happy to have you. We're going to the playoffs. You're going to be a part of it, and we're happy you're here." And he goes, "There are 2 things I demand from my players. Number 1 is to be prepared. 2 is to have fun." That was it. He goes, "Those are my 2 rules." I said, "Okay." I said, "What about signs?" He goes, "We got a couple." He goes, "Get with Rich Donnelly. He'll go over those with you." And I said, "What about bunt defense?" He goes, "Well, we just traded for you. You're our third baseman. You take care of it." Right? I mean, it was he goes, "If there's something we want done that's special, we'll come out to the mound and we'll talk about it." Because we got you to be our third baseman. You take care of it. So, I mean, he let his players do their thing, which was really cool.
That's what I'd always heard about him.
Yeah.
That he was a guy that everybody loved playing for because all he wanted was for you to play hard, try to win the game as best you could, and if you did that, then everything else would fall into place.
As long as you were prepared every night to go out, he was good with that. And that's not to say that I enjoyed playing for Bobby Valentine. You know, the short time I had Johnny Oates he was phenomenal. Jim Lefevre with the Cubs was very fun to play for. Jim Riggleman with the Cubs was fun to play for. Tom Trebelhorn I went through managers with the Cubs almost every single year, and Tom Trebelhorn was really fun to play for. But I think Leland stood out. I think too because of his history of having that team in the playoffs and the chance that I had to be in the playoffs with him. He stands out a little bit.
You mentioned Bobby, and he was, he was kind of one of those guys that a lot of people didn't like him. But he was always really, really cool with me, and probably most of the rest of the media would tell you the same thing. But still, you heard about how, you know, this guy doesn't like him or that guy didn't like him, et cetera. Was he one of those guys that could rub people the wrong way?
I think he was loud. I mean, he liked to talk. He had a big personality. And like we talked about last week, I don't know how old he was when he started with the Rangers. I want to say 33 or 34.
Yeah, he was pretty young.
Very young. And there were players on the team older than Bobby. And I think to some extent, you know, you had that big personality, a young guy that comes in there where a lot of people could take that the wrong way, like very, very arrogant. I guess people would look at him that way. Did you find out?
35.
35. So,
jeez.
You know, I think people perceived him in different ways. For me, he was great. I was a young player. He stood by me. When they traded Buddy and I was there, he gave me every single chance and always stood by me. And he was always very good to me. And I like Bobby. Very smart, very, very smart baseball man.
Yeah. Were you and Buddy ever on the team at the same time?
Yeah, we were. He came back for a little bit. And
Oh, yeah, that's right,
It
he
was like
did.
the circle of life, right? We got in spring training when Buddy was there. This is before I got to the big leagues.
Buddy is Buddy Bell, by
Buddy
the way.
Bell, yeah. So Buddy Bell, we'd be out. The two of us would be taking grounders in the morning, and he'd go, "Hey, Boo, I know we got a road trip to Cocoa Beach on Thursday. I don't think I'm making that one. You're going to have to go and take care of that one for me." And then, he'd be taking grounders and he'd go, my back's a little sore. Boo, you go ahead and take the rest of these. So he would, it was funny. And then he came back and he's sitting by my locker and he had a cigarette after the game and he's like, "Isn't it funny how baseball goes?" He goes, "You were my caddy at one time, and here I am now. I'm 38 years old now. Now I'm your caddy." It's pretty funny, but just one of the greatest guys ever.
What about Johnny Oates?
The short time I got to be with him, he was great, and he was a manager that didn't spend a lot of time in the clubhouse around the players, but he just carried himself so professionally, and you just respected everything about him. He was such a great guy. And he, like Jim Leland, was the same type, I think. Just, hey, you guys take care of it. I trust in you. Just be prepared to go out and play every single night and do your thing. He was a phenomenal human being.
Kevin, we've kept Steve for a long time. Are you ready to go?
He's eating. He's not in a rush.
I almost feel like we should just put a camera on him over there and put a headset on him and just let him eat while he talks to us. That's a little
have the
dangerous,
technology?
though. I mean, I can try to make it work.
We probably don't need to.
That would be.
No,
We'll wait on Kevin.
We probably don't need to.
Well, we can.
We got
Yeah.
some
We
reads
can
and
kill
stuff
some
to do.
time.
Yeah, we can talk
kill,
to Boo.
We can kill a little time here.
He
We
seems
love
happy
talking
to
to
hang out.
Boo.
All right. What was your favorite city on the road?
I know my least favorite city on the road,
Which was?
New York. Not a fan of New York City. My wife and I were just talking about that this morning. Not about baseball, but she was talking about New York, and I'm like, how much she likes it. And I just, for whatever reason, did not like New York City one bit. Kansas City was one of my favorites to go to. I love going back home to Anaheim when we played the Angels. That was always fun for me. Excuse me. San Diego was a great place to play. And I don't know if you guys have been to that new stadium that they have now. It's spectacular.
gorgeous.
It's beautiful. And, the fans are coming out like crazy, and they have a really good team. But San Diego was nice. I kind of partial to the West Coast growing up there, but enjoyed Kansas City. It's easier for me to pick the ones I didn't like than the ones I did like.
What didn't you like?
New York, Philly,
Okay, fair
some
enough.
of those, the
Yeah.
East Coast. Love Boston. Absolutely loved playing in Boston. That was always fun. But New York City, for me, just takes the cake.
My timeline may be getting a little screwed up here, but were the Pirates in PNC?
No, Three Rivers back then.
Oh, okay.
None of the new stadiums were really in
Yeah.
play back then.
Yeah.
Even Philly was the old ballpark, and Pittsburgh was Three Rivers and PNC. I have not been there, but people that have said it's probably the best stadium in Major League Baseball right now.
The best one I've ever been to.
Yeah, I'd
I've
say
been
it's-
there twice, and
say it's
and
spectacular.
I'm ready to go again, man. It's just fantastic.
That's what I heard. No one said anything other than it's the best stadium they've ever been to.
I have an
Yeah.
idea.
What?
Road trip.
Road trip.
Take the show on the road.
You've got us on a lot of road trips lately.
Take the show on the road.
Someone do some planning, because I'm not, but I have the idea.
Good idea.
Darn
So
right.
Groobs is paying for it.
Oh, I'm very rich. I can handle that.
Yes, he can handle that. Well, Steve Buechele, it's always fun talking to you. Always fun talking
Appreciate it.
ball to you. I appreciate all those years that you were a great guy in the room when we would come in there after games.
know
and
about
interview
that.
you.
You faked it well.
I don't know about that.
No, you were. You were always.
Remember when I called in your radio show that one time?
Yes, I do.
Ooh.
I did, and I've never done that in my life. I'm driving around, and they were, was it you and Grego? I
Yeah, it was
guess,
me and
right?
Grego.
They were banging on Benji Gill. They were, and I go, I've had enough. I've had enough. I'm calling in and got through.
Did you just call the regular line?
I called whatever number that
787-1310.
whatever
awesome.
it was, and someone answered it, and I told them who I was, and next thing you know, I was on the air with these guys.
What'd you say to them?
I don't
would like to know
I don't
verbatim.
really remember what I said, other than
I guarantee you we were, Mr. Bouchel,
Yeah.
of course.
I don't think
We love Benji Gill,
We were
too.
just having fun on the radio. We're so sorry.
so.
Please be our friend.
I had enough. It was funny. I loved Benji, and he was a young kid at the time, and I don't know. I was just defending him. That's all.
What a good person.
Being the veteran guy,
Do you hate me for that?
Never, not at all. I mean, you guys have a job to do. You guys, as long as you're fair, right? I mean, as long as you're fair.
We probably
with
weren't,
everybody.
I was going to say, that's kind of the problem.
But anyway,
fairness was not really our strong
Had to live
point.
up to
That's
that
the
hardline name.
only time I've ever done that too. It was pretty funny. That was pretty funny.
All right, Steve Bouchel, go
right.
eat some lunch or play
right.
some golf or whatever you do.
Good to see you guys, man.
Go to the range.
Always good to see you.
Eat.
Thank you, Boo.
Yeah,
Thank you, man. All right, the great Steve Bouchel with us. Out here at the Miracle League Arlington Charity Golf Tournament. Swing for smiles, putt for possibilities. That's how I try to live my life. Let's see. Which read you want me to do? I got several here.
Let's see. I guess both.
All right. You want all of this or just one of these? Just one?
There's 2 pages.
Okay, so just one?
Kevin will be a minute.
All right, 16 May is the first game of the Frisco Rough Riders Copa de la Diversión, in which the Riders become Quesos de Frisco. That's right, the fresh cheese is kicking off the Fun Cup, and you can join Al Maximo for Texas Monthly Taco Fest. Texas Monthly's top 50 taco list is out. Come have fun on a night of incredible local tacos before the game. And as if that's not enough, it's Fireworks Friday.
Whoa.
Enjoy a fireworks spectacular from the field after the game. Arrive early for a rally towel giveaway presented by Sakike. And go out there May 16th for the first game of the Frisco Rough Riders Copa de la Diversión.
And second page.
You just are so mean to our sponsors.
I'm not mean to our sponsors. I mean to whoever preps these.
Oh,
Well,
well,
that's pretty accurate.
poor Becca.
Let's see.
Next page.
Oh, the next page. All right, take advantage of the great offer for Quesos de Frisco. For all Copa de la Diversión games, you can get 2 bullpen tickets, 2 Quesos de Frisco pennants, all for just $20. Copa de la Diversión games are 16 May, 3 August, and 12 September. Go to www.milb.com/Frisco to find the double Diversión game offer.
I think we're about to have a tornado, y'all. This beautiful day, but we're getting a
Yeah,
tornado.
I'm pretty sure that's testing.
Pretty sure that
Right
is
at
just
1
all it
o'clock.
is a severe weather warning,
Yeah.
is what it is.
Weather.
Weather.
Rubes, you better hold on in case the wind picks up.
I'm trying.
All right, here's the great Kevin Minch.
Hey, Kevin.
Woo!
He's our pal here on Your Dark Companion, and he's out here doing the Miracle League Arlington Charity Golf Tournament thing today. What's up, man?
Same as always, Mike.
Are you playing?
Older. No, sir. Not playing today.
He's
Wow,
wearing
you're-
flip-flops.
that's 2 weeks in a row.
I have to pick up kids. I mean, it's just the way it goes. You know?
It's
How
a
many
thing.
kids you got?
Too many. 3. 3. 3 of them. 2 of them are getting ready to drive, so that's fine. It's the
Ooh.
little one.
Oh, so you got teenagers now, huh?
Yeah.
Is that fun?
Yeah, no. You want them? You want them? You can have both of them.
I did my time with that.
You can have them both. If that's all right with you.
It might be all right with me, but I'll bet it's not all right with them.
Depends. You got stuff for them to do, that's fine. They can drive you around. You can be just be your little chauffeur. You can ride around the back. Just open the window and just wave your hand out the side. Just, here.
Wait, do they like driving?
Yes,
Perfect. They can drive me around.
I can do that too.
Perfect.
If they're hiring, that's fine. They need something to do. There's nothing wrong with that. Kids need to work.
Yes, kids do need to work. Have you tried to drill a strong work ethic into them?
Do kids listen these days at all?
No.
Does Groobs listen?
What?
Yeah, exactly. That's my point. It doesn't matter how old you are, you're not going to listen. Since Groobs is the youngest of this whole bunch here.
Wait,
I mean,
no,
if
I'm
you
younger
shit-
than
Crazy.
Groups. What are you talking about?
Are you? Mm-hmm. Okay. I think a group
Sorry,
shaved.
Minchie thinks you're old.
Wow. I can't believe him.
I was just talking about the 3. I didn't know.
Oh, wow.
The men.
Oh, okay. I'm going to mute myself now.
Well, if that's what we're talking about, I know who it's not.
I just want to see you go swing a golf club, just one time.
Uh-oh.
No, you really don't.
I think we do. We need bonus content.
We do. We've talked
Yeah.
about this, right? We need to
have.
set up a
Yeah.
little driving range in the backyard at the house, maybe
Yeah.
putting green throughout the house or around the
You don't
house.
have to go anywhere. You just open your back door, take some golf shots.
Yes, we can.
Okay, now I'll bet if I did it enough and worked on it enough and got relatively serious about it, I'll bet I could be a pretty good putter.
Probably.
I'll bet I could come closer to having a good feel for that than I could anything else about the game of golf.
That's all it is, right? Drive for show, putt for dough.
There you go.
There
That's
you go.
right.
That's all you got to do. We get you one
Yeah.
of the old Happy Gilmore.
I was going to say, that's when he started making his name.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's what they used to say.
Did you like watching? Have you seen Happy Gilmore, Shoopy?
I think I have.
There's another one coming out.
There is.
I think it-
I
is it
think
this
in-
summer?
I think this month.
Is it this month?
Let's
It was
see.
a long time ago. Are we having an air raid here or something?
I think we're all about to die.
Could be.
Nuclear attack.
Okay.
Recently,
We
could
better
be
go
rains
duck
coming.
and cover. Anybody remember how to duck and cover?
I don't know if we can get under these.
Our bomb shelters were our desks back then, right? They had
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't think these will survive a bomb.
Yeah, we would have drills in school where they would run everybody out in the hall, and you would have to assume the duck and cover position. And they would walk up and down the hallways to make sure everybody's doing it right because they were absolutely sure that we were going to get blown up by Russians. So they made they had tried to get it through our thick skulls what to do in the eventuality that it happened. But to them, it was a certainty. It was not an eventuality. It was going to happen.
And your desk was going to save you from all of it.
That's right.
Exactly.
That's right.
Very sturdy.
Exactly.
Yes, either those hallways or the desks would save us, and we would be able to carry on with our day after that.
That was the best part of school, though, right? You knew
Yeah.
something was coming. Everybody get under. My mom always used to tell me, I guess back during World War II, they would turn off lights at night so they couldn't see if they thought airplanes were coming over, right, too. Do you remember those days, Mike?
I don't remember those days, but I've heard that.
Okay.
Fair enough.
Okay.
That was a little bit before my
It
time.
was a little bit before. Only
Okay.
about 5 years before, but still.
So what kind of guy were you in high school?
Kind of guy was I?
Yeah. Were you popular?
I don't know. Maybe. I guess. I don't know. You're asking me questions. I can barely remember last week, Mike. You want me to remember what years?
Well,
I'm all working on 30 years of high school graduation.
Were you like a sports guy?
Yes, that's all I did, sports, back home. And we had seasons, Mike, so we had to do something in the fall, something in the winter, and something in the spring. I couldn't do baseball year-round. So I did all kinds of stuff.
You did football?
No football. I played soccer, and I hate running, so go figure.
Oh, man.
And then I played hockey in the winter.
No basketball?
Nope. I couldn't
So
shoot
you were
basketball.
soccer, hockey, baseball.
Yep.
Huh?
And my brothers were football, basketball, baseball.
Were they good?
Big brother was he was the athlete. Could have gone to Division I, played football, but went to North Carolina and played baseball. So he's the athlete. He's the one that my brother and I always tried to beat growing up, and we could never beat him in anything. Didn't matter what it was.
Is there a reason you think that he didn't quite make it to the show, or like how far along did
both
he
brothers
get?
had rotator cuff surgery when they were in college. So when
That'll
I
do
was
it.
15, I went to the outfield. I always tell people the harder they hit it, the farther back I wanted to get.
So they were pitchers then, huh?
Yeah, so
Trying to
that's
make
when they would fillet you open type of
Yeah.
surgeries. Now they can do everything through a scope.
Yeah.
So no, Big brother had it done, and my other
Yeah.
brother, they had it done. So no, I got a chance to watch them, and I always tell them mine lasted another 20 years. I only have a partial tear. I can play catch.
Oh, that's right. Yeah,
So-
you did get a little injury.
Yeah, But yeah, not like it was back then. But yes, he still was golf. It didn't matter what it was, ping pong, whatever.
Yeah.
He'd dominate us. He would beat us with flip flops and wooden Santas and all kinds of stuff growing up.
So how old were you when you started to see that you could do baseball better than a lot of the other boys?
I didn't hit my physical peak till the summer of my senior year of high school.
Really?
And that
I'm
summer
still
I
waiting
just
to do
went-
that.
Groove just graduated, so he's looking. He's going to grow. He's going to hit that 3-foot growth here in the next.
You'll see. I'm gonna be
When is your wedding day? By the time you hit
within the next 2 years.
within the next 2 years, so that
We don't have a date yet.
That's a lot of margin for error there.
Hey, as long as it happens, I don't really care when it is.
it's a trial period, right? It's like
Yeah.
a test drive.
I'm gonna say she's got to make sure that I'm gonna survive the next couple years.
I
Really
can't imagine what your beard's going to look like in that long.
awesome.
Are you going to shave it for the wet? Is she going to make?
Oh, she would not want me to shave it. She likes my beard grown out. Like I do all this for her. I got my feathers and everything.
He does have the flow.
I
you
do.
get it permed or anything? Do you?
No, just conditioner and
That's
stuff.
a lot of product. Do you product your face too?
Just again conditioner and stuff. Like nothing, no Vidal Sassoon or whatever.
You put conditioner on your beard?
Yeah,
He waxes it.
I don't wax it.
Boy, it's very red too.
I know. It's starting to
Ginger,
get
I
some
like
gray,
it.
though.
Ginger's rule, yeah.
I know, yeah. But dark on top.
Yeah.
Make it make sense, Kevin.
That's exactly what it is. I mean,
Yeah.
nice and red, nice full. Like, I
Yeah.
got you. How long does it take you to grow that?
I don't know. It's kind of always just been there.
It comes
Yeah.
standard.
I can't remember what the last time I saw it without it was.
Like when I first started at the ticket when I was like 16, I was clean shaven. Mostly because I had to be because I was still in high school, and so they would make you shave every couple
You were
days.
so squared away then it was not even
I
funny.
wasn't. I just hit it better.
So that's been growing since you were 16. That's good. I mean, it's looking
Something
good.
like that, yeah. I'd say probably by sophomore year or so of college, I was pretty regularly getting a little bit of a beard. Still kept it a little shorter and all that, and then just
Do you trim at all? Or you just let it go?
occasionally. But no, it's pretty much is what it is. Grow it out, and then like eventually I'll kind
You
of.
can have a bird's nest
Pack
in
it
there
down.
like Peter Griffin?
It feels like it sometimes, yeah.
Okay.
You should grow yours out with me.
No, I tried it. I
you
let it,
did?
Yeah. People had no idea. I just grew the goatee. I
Oh.
shaved the sides, let
Yeah.
the goatee. I
You-
grew it.
you've
for
always
like
been a goatee
6
guy.
months, and it got really nice and thick. And,
Nice.
I mean, but it was kind of scraggly.
Oh,
So, but yeah, you get the white. I see the white's in there.
I'm gonna say
How old
it's-
are you, Grooves?
39.
Okay, yeah, you're doing all with all the
Yeah.
all the white and everything. in
It's
there,
pretty
which is
hard,
fine.
39.
It is, yeah.
You think your hard 39 is harder than my hard 39?
No, yours was harder.
You think?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably.
And that sounded
was.
weird.
It did.
Y'all
It
are
did, but
all
I'm not-
over with the weird innuendos today.
Yes.
Hey,
Kevin.
I'm the master of weird questions.
We're trying to make Kevin
He's
laugh.
trying to bring Viagra back so he can be a sponsor as well. Remember that?
That's
Remember-
genius.
Remember,
Yeah,
remember
Raffy?
Yeah.
It's Blue Chew now.
Who?
Blue Chew.
Oh,
That's Viagra?
really?
It's another type of.
Oh, okay.
Viagra.
I didn't think they changed
But
the name.
actually, y'all could just go on whatever Mark Cuban's new thing is and
Cost
just
Plus?
buy, Cost Plus, and y'all
Snakes
can get
Plus?
them for like 50 cents a pill,
You're popping them like Pez.
pretty much.
He is.
He's got a new putter.
That's right.
He doesn't need your clubs.
So what do you think, Cost Plus or Snakes Plus?
Snakes Plus. Cost Plus is probably better for the world,
Oh,
but Snakes
gosh.
Plus is better for us.
I can see him now. Reiner's bringing out the wood.
Hello.
Boing.
So how old were you when baseball people started to notice you? Was that in high school?
No, probably not till college. Probably my sophomore year of college. I had talked to when I was finished my career in Washington. Bob Boone said that when they were scouting Carlos Pena at the time, and we were playing Northeastern, and I hit a couple home runs up at Northeastern. He said that's when I put myself on the map. Apparently,
And you were playing for whom?
University of Delaware, the Fighting Blue Hens.
Oh.
I was going to say
Wait,
the
I thought
Mud
y'all were the
Hens, but
blue
that's Toledo.
I thought y'all were the
Yeah.
hose, the blue hose.
Whoa.
What?
For some reason, I thought Delaware was the blue hose.
I'm afraid that you're wrong.
No, yeah. For some reason, they're not.
I got to figure out what school is that.
I don't
now.
know. I feel like that's a different thing.
No, it's there's
related,
a
like,
real thing.
Where is
Shoot
this
these cutters.
conversation
Fun.
going?
I know.
mean,
She's made it weird.
All right, let's go back to Carlos Pena. So they come there to see
that.
Carlos Pena, and along the way they see you. And you had a big game that day.
Yes, sir.
Did any of them come by and?
They weren't allowed to talk to you.
Oh, they weren't?
Not as a sophomore. I don't know now how the rules are. I mean, they can get paid in college now. We couldn't even work. I mean, now you can't, baseball, you can't bet on baseball, yet you're sponsored by DraftKings and crypto and everything else. But God forbid, back when we were playing, you do that, you're all going to hell. You're all sinners for taking money.
There's something about the whole idea that college athletes get paid now that has kind of it's changed the vibe for me.
It's changed the landscaping of sports. I mean, look at
Oh, yeah, I know.
You're as a coach, think about it. You're a football coach. You got to recruit.
Yes, you do.
50-some guys because
They're basically all one and done if they want to be.
Exactly. So, I mean, if you sign a contract to go to that school, you should sign it for until you're draft eligible and do it. I mean, who was the guy from Louisville who was, 28, got drafted?
Oh, yeah.
The quarterback? Was that where he was? Louisville.
Yeah, no, there was Brandon Whedon or
No, the guy just got drafted. I think he was 27 years old. It was
Tyler Scook or something.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah,
He went to the Saints. It was his 7th year of college. 7
He
years.
was 26.
Is he a doctor?
He better be.
He's going.
How do you stay in college for 7 years?
You get your.
If you're not in grad school, what are you getting 3 credits a year or something like that?
You have to get 12 to play.
So you're on the 7-year degree plan?
I knew some
Tommy
people
boy.
like that.
Yeah, I don't know, but it has changed everything. I mean, remember it was a Blue Chips. Remember Shaq's movie, and they were paying guys with, getting tractors and cars, and now guys are driving around Lamborghinis, and it's stupid money.
It's crazy.
Can you imagine?
No, I can't. This is something I've never known before, and I don't like things that are strange to me.
Yeah, I guess. I mean,
you like me?
You're not strange to me.
You like Kevin?
He's not strange to me either. He's fun.
That's fair.
It's all about the sponsorship and the amount of money that people can make now, right? These guys are paying, these at the college level football, they're making 25, 50 grand just to come in. And but why would you want to leave? Why would you want to get drafted? I'm just going to stay in school and make more money.
Yeah.
And then now yet they're just letting kids off for having to pay their scholarships and all their what do they have for schools now? The debt relief, whatever they're doing with all the kids. What are they doing? I can't
got
think.
reversed or something. But
Who knows?
We don't need to go into.
Yeah, but that's what I mean. So you're paying guys, and then you're letting them get off from all their. I can't even think of what the word is now. Like I said, just being around you guys.
Bankruptcy?
No.
We're not going to figure
Student
out.
loan relief?
Yeah,
No,
there
we're not-
you go. Student loans.
What is it?
The student loans.
Oh,
they're
student
getting paid
loans.
money, and then they still have to pay their student loans.
No, they don't typically have loans. Now, y'all do know the NCAA just passed something where everybody who's rostered on the team now has a scholarship. Every single person,
Even
So-
the water boy.
even the water boy.
Grooves can get a scholarship now, Ryan.
I'm on it.
Believe that?
The water boys at, I want to say Georgia Tech, they got an NIL deal with some pool company.
Yeah.
And did this hilarious, absolutely hilarious music video. It was great.
See if we can get Grooves singing. How about that? Next to his life-size replica in Frisco at the stadium, they can do some sort of a music video
Let's do it.
with Grooves.
Yeah, we can do that with you.
We can. I'm available.
So is the standout too, the little statue of Grooves.
Yeah, the bobblehead, life-size bobblehead.
That's right.
Kevin
See?
posed with it.
Options are boundless here.
That's what we do.
That's what it's about, right?
Yeah.
We should get some NIL money too, right?
I think so.
Did you graduate or are you still eligible?
Still
He's not
eligible.
eligible.
Nice. I am
No,
too.
you're not.
Once you sign a professional contract, you can't go back.
Well, not only that, but you have to complete once your time starts, you have 7 years to complete it.
How much college did you get through?
3 years. I think I'm 18. How many? I can't even remember. Jeez, you guys are asking me this question. It's a lot of pressure, Mike.
What was your GPA?
Couldn't tell you that either. Now GPAs are different. 4.0 is not the top now. It's like,
Yeah, it can go up to 4.5 or something, or numbers.
yeah.
What?
Analytics.
Nothing means anything anymore.
Yeah. You've been out of the game too long, Mike.
I'm telling you, I'm just not cut out for this world.
Now we have pens that you can erase now. I mean, you can have pencils. That's the world we live in.
It's man bites dog out there, Kevin.
It is. It is. I love when you tell a kid, what's an encyclopedia? And they go,
Huh?
what? What is that? What is
Yeah.
what? And who?
I've heard of Wikipedia.
Yeah, yeah. And we can go on there and write whatever you want about
Yeah.
somebody. We should look up Mike's. I wonder if Mike has a Wikipedia.
I'm pretty sure he does.
We can add to it. We can put
Okay.
all kinds of funny things on there.
I'm on it.
All right, find my Wikipedia page, Shoopy.
What picture do they have on there, too, is even probably the best one.
Let's see. I'm not seeing a picture yet.
Really?
No. Nothing. Where'd it go? He styles his public personality as the old gray wolf, a cantankerous old fart and baseball fan in a football crazy world.
Is there a picture?
There's not.
Oh, my goodness.
That's what they said about me?
Ashley, we need
It's
to
on
send
your
you-
Wikipedia, yeah.
Or did I write that?
I don't know. It was looks like it was part of a.
Anybody can write it.
You're
whatever.
called a cantankerous old fart in that Ticket at 15th anniversary book. Do you remember that?
Yeah.
Scott Boyder.
Yeah.
And baseball fan in a football crazy world. That was by Bradley Schultz. But yeah, there's a.
But no picture. We need what picture we need to put on there? We should do Rhyner through the years.
Like if you search Mike Rhyner, this is one of the first pictures that shows up.
Okay.
Just,
We need it.
I can't remember what was going on there. Oh, that was D Magazine?
They goosed you right before the picture.
Yeah, I guess they did. Probably more than goosed me.
I mean, it looks like they did something. Yeah. What do you want to say about him on here?
I don't know. We got to think about it. Something.
All right.
We got to put some juicy stuff. I'm sure we can get to it.
We're on it.
Becca got a whole
We'll
bunch
probably
of stuff.
forget about it right after you get done.
No, I'll make sure. I'll text
Okay.
both of you. But
Okay.
guys, here we go.
Yeah.
Do you have any famous quotes we can put on there, Mike, that you really live by?
Oh, I've got a lot of them.
He said a lot of weird crap over the years.
Bunch of Gen X jerk-offs.
That would be one. Of course, I think my masterwork, the thing that everybody will remember me for, is a piece of advice that I gave somebody many years back down the road. That is that everything is going on out there a lot more than we think it is.
Jesus, Ashley.
Jesus, Mike.
What? Jesus, what?
I was trying. You went out of focus.
I did?
Yeah. I was
Oh,
trying
man.
to fix you.
Sometimes shit just doesn't work right.
You know, I fixed it by the end of it, but then the camera fell. You know,
Yeah. There's a lot going on.
we just try around here.
Hi,
Who's this friend?
hi, Brian.
Hi, Brian. It's Brian Damaris.
Yeah, are we allowed to say his name, or
Or are you the enemy? I don't know what's going on. Oh, he's just playing golf.
Oh, okay. You're just out here playing golf today?
Here, Brian.
Oh, good gosh.
That's three. Three for no. You're done. Strike three. You're out.
Here comes Brian Damaris.
You're out, Ash.
Without me.
He has never seen a headset he doesn't like, ladies and gentlemen.
Well, it takes one to know one.
It does, doesn't it?
I like
be
where
honest
this
with you.
conversation is
Yeah.
just really going.
There's a lot going on.
No, the great Doug Inman was the leading force, but I helped him start the Miracle League 20 years ago.
Damn.
His daughter's my neighbor.
Really?
Good old Bonnie and Trip.
That's
Road,
right.
yeah.
Yeah. So I haven't been involved a lot lately, but I was thinking about him and saw this was happening, so I came out to support. So he was a great man, and this is a great organization.
They are building a new one in Keller right now as we
They're
speak.
building them all over the place. Frisco,
Nice.
Keller, yeah. This was the very first one.
Yep.
Arlington stepped up, donated the land over there at Randall Mill. Was a great partner, and this is the first one in North Texas.
They're building what exactly? Are golf courses or what?
Oh, so they basically build baseball fields for handicapped kids to play
Oh,
on.
okay, yeah.
So they can play.
That's what the Miracle League.
Yes. So Arlington was the very first one in North Texas. And
Yeah.
the city of Arlington donated the land at Randall Mill, one of the fields there, and basically helped, and then we fundraised to put turf down, and Doug, who unfortunately passed away almost 20 years ago, was the leading force behind it, and I helped him as much as I could. So
Sounds like they're doing some extraordinary work for these kids.
Yeah, I mean, they get to do what we did as kids and play Little League just like we did. So that's the beauty of it.
I mean, they travel from all over the place, Mike. Originally, they were coming from Frisco, Prosper, McKinney to come to Arlington just to play in their games.
Yeah.
And then they started building the field. I think the next one was it Frisco?
I think Frisco was the next one.
Frisco was the next one. And then there's one in Weatherford now, right? How many are there total?
That's a good question. Like I say, I unfortunately haven't been involved in a long time.
South Lake has one. Keller has one. They're building it. How many? Mansfield's another one.
Yeah.
I mean,
they're up.
It's.
And every player has a buddy, so every player, has a volunteer buddy that plays with them and kind
We have copy.
helps them through. So
Yeah.
it's a great way to be involved.
Oh.
Yes. Games are 2 innings, and they last approximately an hour. Every player bats. Every player circles the bases. Every player scores each inning. The last one up gets a home run. Today, there are 320 Miracle League organizations, including Puerto Rico, Canada, and Australia.
Dang.
Did you know Australia is the island continent, Brian?
Wow. I think there's probably another one, right? Isn't like Antarctica or one of those Arcticas?
I mean, technically, aren't all the continents islands? Just depending on how far out you look.
Well, yeah, but like North America and South America are combined, but they're 2 continents.
Yeah.
Besides, an island is surrounded by water, and North America and South America are not.
Yeah, they are.
Well, yeah, they are.
No, they got a connector, Central America. That's the connector. That makes them not islands. Non-islands.
Wow, we're going back to school now.
That's right.
I forgot how much I missed you.
This is why we do it, Ryan.
Yeah, this is why we do it. How you been?
Yeah, well, been better. I wish I was still working.
Uh-oh.
But,
Yeah.
The season
Why? What
ended
happened?
abruptly. Well,
Well, what? What happened?
in Mavericks world, nothing really.
Yeah.
Pretty quiet.
All right, I'm going to ask you the question that I ask everybody. Where were you when you found out?
I was in Cleveland with the team. And
How did you find out?
I did not find out till the next morning, about 6 a.m. I was getting up. We had a 2 o'clock game, so I needed to go to the bathroom, got up. My phone kept buzzing, and I looked, and I had about 125 texts and 25 missed calls. And I thought someone had died on the team. I knew it wasn't a family thing because I wouldn't get that much for that, but I realized very quickly what had happened and had to kind of shake the cobwebs and get ready to do a broadcast in about 6 hours.
Who was the first person you saw after you found out? Or the first person you actually talked to about it?
Probably the great Mark Followill. Yeah, who unfortunately found out before he went to bed and then didn't go to bed. So I was lucky, at least I got to sleep.
What level of disbelief was there?
Shock. Yeah, of course. That was not on the radar. And
You had heard nothing
no.
about any kind of possibility of this. Nothing.
I'll give you the reason I know that is that I was sitting at dinner with Jason Kidd the night before. It was around 10 o'clock. And he got a call from Nico saying, come up to my room. We got to talk. And I thought, all right. He said, so I got to go. I was like, all right. That happens all the time. Like, obviously, GM and coach got to meet about stuff. And Jason had agreed.
Now, was Nico, I guess Nico was on the trip?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Jason had agreed to me. Part of what we discussed at dinner was I was going to shadow him for a day, go from his early morning coaches meetings through shoot around to walk with him to the bus after the game and do an article for D Magazine on life of an NBA coach. I ended up doing it later in the season. I released it in March, but we agreed it was going to be the Philly game on Tuesday. This was a Saturday night. Okay, great. I'm going to text you, first thing in the morning and tell you where to meet, and we're going to do the whole thing. And then he goes upstairs. I go have a drink at the bar with some friends, go to bed. Next thing you know, the world changes. And as he's walking into the press conference before the game around noon with Nico, he taps me on the shoulder and goes, we're going to have to put that thing in Philly off. I'm like, yeah, I think we are. So he never would have agreed to that if he knew.
Yeah.
Even he knew
Yeah.
what was going on, much less me.
Man.
I'm not even a basketball guy. When I saw that, I was shocked. I was thinking, wait, is that a typo?
Yeah, like the fact that the reporter Shams had to say, "This is real."
I mean, is
It's
there
not
a Rangers
not
equivalent? Like, what player in Rangers history would have been the equivalent of something like that?
Man, there is no equivalent for this.
Maybe like 2008 Josh Hamilton, something like that, being traded in the middle of the season?
No, not like
Not even
that. Not even that. I don't think there is any.
Pudge in his prime.
Nope. I don't think there is any sports equivalent that we ever could have.
Gretzky, going to the Oilers or going to the Kings.
He had already won titles. He was kind of towards the end, not really,
But that was the biggest deal in the world. Remember? Oh my gosh, Wayne Gretzky is about to be traded. Was he traded? Was it?
To the Kings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I thought about when I'm like, man, this is just. This, like you said, is this really happening?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not a basketball guy.
What did you think of the Herschel Walker trade when you heard it initially?
I thought that was a lot, but
In other words, you thought the return was a lot, or you thought, what are they doing trading this guy?
no, I thought the return was a lot.
So you didn't mind it.
Yeah, no, I didn't mind
There's a
it.
lot of revisionist history of people who are like, oh, I was always for it, but not everybody was.
No, not everybody was for it. I was surprised by it. I didn't know how good of an idea it was because at that time we were not aware of what a draft master Jimmy was.
Right.
You know, so I didn't know if it was a particularly good trade or not. But there was some foundation there. The Cowboys were way in decline at that time, and if you can take your best player and trade him and get a lot of draft picks back, that was a reasonable thing to do in the NFL at that time.
So there wasn't as much. Was there a lot of back then? Because I was still in Houston back in '89, '90. Was there a lot of hand wringing on that trade?
A lot of what?
Hand wringing. Like what are they doing?
Some, but I don't know. I understood the idea behind it.
Yeah.
That the Cowboys needed to rebuild, and if you're going to rebuild, and you're going to rebuild big, and you need a lot, then you need a lot of draft currency, and that was one way for them to do that. So no, it really is not a contender for me. I think the only sports thing that we've ever had around here that might enter the conversation was the Jimmy Jerry split up.
Yeah.
Maybe that.
Which was fortuitous in terms of timing in your career.
Yeah, it was very fortuitous in terms of timing in my career. Talk about right place at the right time. Yeah. I mean, that made us.
Right.
But
it's the biggest trade since Group's parents traded their house to dirt.
Damn right.
Yeah.
I got to go. I got to go play golf. Good to see you guys.
I guess he's dropping
Being
the mic.
dragged away.
All right. That's Brian Damaris.
Yay. Thank you, Brian.
Thank you, Brian.
Bye, Brian. Make a good golf shot.
Remember, Brian, it's golf shots out there. Nothing but golf shots.
Yeah, you do.
Okay, Kevin Minch is still with us here.
Somehow.
We kind of wandered off the page.
Hey, this is what we do.
I mean, you don't have to sit around for this. If you want to go out there and play golf, you can, but
It's too wet now.
Oh.
what?
Yeah.
Okay, well, let's get the chairman of the board of the Miracle League up here
All right.
and talk to him about just how it is he does that thing he does.
Leave, Kevin.
Yes.
Oh, jeez.
I'm just kidding.
Say
If he wants
please.
to sit here,
No,
he
can sit here.
If y'all want
No,
to keep
he can
him.
sit over here by Mike.
Kevin, do you want to sit
No,
here?
because he's afraid you're going to drop the camera on him.
I
And
love
I'm out.
Kevin Minch.
Kevin is on my list.
Okay, now, unless I miss my guess, you are Jacob Fain,
Yes, sir.
and you are the Miracle League chairman of the board.
I am. It's great to be here with a couple of legends.
Well, it's great. It's great to
Yeah. Thanks for coming out.
Well, thank you for having us. And how did you elevate to this lofty plateau that you're at?
Well, we have a volunteer board, so we're all volunteers. We all have day jobs. But I got involved with the Miracle League many, many years ago. Our entire family would go out and buddy and volunteer and work the games. It's a great way to be outside Great way to get your kids involved, spend some time with them. And as we continue to do that, then eventually I was invited to be on the board, and I've been chair now for the last 3 years.
This was founded in 2005. Out in Arlington? Is that where it all started out?
That's right. I don't know if that's where the first Miracle League was, but certainly.
Is this a national thing?
It is. There are Miracle Leagues all over. And the one in Arlington's been around for 20 years. And we just had our 20th anniversary celebration, and hoping for 20 more.
Now, tell everybody exactly what the Miracle League does.
Yeah, we're a baseball league for kids and young adults with special needs. And so regardless of their ability, it gives them an opportunity to go out and play ball. And so we have, with each game, the players will buddy up with a volunteer.
Yeah.
And we have over 900 volunteers a season who help out. And so you can come and just work one game. You can come and work all games throughout the day. And buddy up with different players. And then you're out on the field with them. You may need to help them bat. You may need to help them get around the bases. And if you're not doing that, then you're just playing catch with them out in the outfield, and it's a lot of fun.
And from everything I've heard about this and everything I've read about it, it sounds like you try to set up as realistic a game situation for them as you possibly can.
Absolutely. The players have nicknames. They've got walk-up music. We've got a scoreboard with the video board that we just put in a few years ago. It's a really a cool event. Each game is.
And there are organizations like this all over the world?
I think I heard you say earlier that even in Australia.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, I didn't know that, but I'm not surprised by it.
Over 200,000 children and young adults with disabilities benefit from the Miracle League.
Yeah, it's great. And for anybody listening, if there's probably one in your area, and I'd highly encourage everybody to get involved. And even if you're not going to get involved and be a buddy, or if you're not sure yet, just go out and watch a game. I mean, they're a ton of fun. I mean, who doesn't like watching a baseball game, right?
Everybody does, right?
Right.
I mean, that's the way I understand things are run.
Yeah.
But what do I know? Well, it's great work you guys are doing, man.
Thank you.
It's great work.
Yeah, thanks for having your show out here, and it's really good to see y'all in person.
Well, thank
Likewise.
you for having us, and thank you for coming up here and talking to us and filling in on the great work the Miracle League people do.
You bet.
This is awesome.
Yes.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Yay.
That is Jacob Fain, the Miracle League chairman of the board, no less.
Not bad.
All right, now look at that, Shoopy.
Oh,
there
boy.
are golf carts passing by. And
Wow.
if there are golf carts, you know what that means?
I wonder if any of them are any good.
That means golf shots are not far away.
They will inevitably follow.
Are we about ready to go out there and watch some golf shots?
Ooh,
I think we need to see you take a golf shot.
I don't think you need me
I'm
to.
going to keep trying.
I think Mike needs to take a golf shot.
No,
That's two people that think so.
I don't think I do. I mean, where would I do it?
If only there was somewhere to
Wow.
take a golf shot, Shoopy.
I mean, it's not like
Well,
we're
they're not going to let me go out there where all those guys are in the carts.
Hey, you're Mike Rhyner.
Look at this. This is the parade of carts.
I'm
There
just
are
waiting.
golf carts. Nothing
There's
but
just
golf
people
carts.
going and going and going.
Look at that. Hi.
I don't think they're going to let me do that.
I mean, they totally will.
No, I don't
Yeah.
think they will.
I say you steal some golf clubs too while you're
No,
at it.
no. Nobody needs to see that.
I want to see it.
Nobody.
Wanting,
Nobody should want to. Nobody
wanting
needs to.
and needing are different, Michael.
Hey, do you want to have Mike Rhyner take a golf shot with you?
No. They said no.
They said yes.
Stopped.
They said no.
They said yes.
No, they said no. They said absolutely not.
If they want to let Mike Rhyner take a golf shot with them.
If you're gonna talk, get on that other mic.
Yeah. Yeah. We need golf shot.
I say.
Will
they
you let him take a golf shot with you?
Somebody said, "Come
bring it."
on, yes."
We need to get you
Dude in the green.
an official Mike Rhyner putter. Are you
Yeah.
standing or right-handed, Mike?
Righty.
We can get a couple
He's got a putter.
Where is it?
Remember?
Blue Chew.
This is our tournament. We can get a couple of carts and go hit anywhere.
Yeah.
Put that on
We
if you're going to
basically-
talk, Mark Caffey.
We basically own this place today.
Oh wow. We just got real.
Yeah.
I don't know what to do with y'all.
We're going to make you take a golf shot. Join us, Mark.
Sit, Caffey.
Get that headset on.
We're just never getting off the air today. Why not?
We need your help.
No,
It's strong.
not.
Uh-oh. Ashley's loud. The headset's not loud.
You know, guys. I didn't realize it was hate on Ashley Day today, but that's okay.
We're having fun.
That's okay, because I'm going to come back and get all y'all.
Oh, we know you're going to kill us
The wrath
someday.
of Ashley is coming.
Say, between you and Becca, we know that we're going to die by one of y'all's hands.
Mark, you're on now.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little nervous about that.
Yeah, you should be.
Yeah, you should be. Once she gets you in her sights, that's it.
Wait, me or Becca?
Both.
Either.
It's like a cobra or something.
I'm going to be on my best behavior then, I guess, is what I
You don't have to do that.
When have you ever done that?
Lame.
So, you thinking about taking a shot?
I think he is.
No, I'm not. I'm not thinking about it.
Shoopy told me in confidence, Shoopy, I want to take a golf shot today.
I did not. I said no such thing. I would not say any such thing because I don't know how to do golf shots.
Lies.
Half of what you say, half of what you say is contradictory. So I'm just curious, when you're telling the truth and when you're.
I was going to say, one of us is a Radio Hall of Famer, the other isn't. Who should you trust more?
But see, that's the eternal contradiction with me.
Yeah.
You don't know when I'm telling the truth and when I'm not.
I learned a long time ago, as my grandfather would say, believe half of what you see and nothing of what you hear.
How about my stars?
Yeah, Marvin Gaye told us that too, and I heard it through the grapevine.
Hey, how
How about your stars?
How about the stars?
How about those
awesome.
stars?
Big game 1 tonight.
You going to watch?
I am going to watch. Yes, I will watch tonight. I will watch on Friday, and I'll be there Sunday afternoon.
Nice. I'll be there Sunday as well.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to.
Oh, is this the ball that Shoopy's going to swing at? Okay, we got half of the equation here.
Now we just got to find a club.
If only there was a place to find a club.
Hey, I will tell you that a couple of the games we
Kevin,
had.
grab one from that bag over there.
Here's a big surprise: Kevin Mensch stealing golf balls.
Should I run out there and go up to somebody and say, "Hey, can I borrow a golf club?"
Yeah.
Yes, obviously.
No, we could do some putting. Hey, we could do some putting after the show.
We have to do this after
know.
the show is over because I have to. All of my cameras are currently under, we're using them.
I mean, is the show even really happening anymore at this point?
I mean, we are technically still live, people.
Well, I would like to talk
Technically.
about the stars, though. Let's
Yes.
talk a little bit about the stars. So when we're in the playoffs, we have the owner's suite, the Stars owner's suite, and the board. We typically don't go to the owner's suite, but we have other suites that our president Brad Alberts picks for us. So we got a little note the other day that we were going to have Micah Parsons in the suite. So naturally, I would love to go to the game. So I go to the game, and Mike is there with two of his buddies and an older gentleman. And I'm going to tell you, not one of them knew anything about hockey. But I got to tell you, they had the best time, and it's the game we won at the end of the game in overtime, and they left early. And I told them, I said, you can't leave hockey early.
Yeah, you cannot leave a hockey game
we're
early.
Too close.
There's too much craziness that can happen, but that is a good way to get someone into the game of hockey. Just get them to one game in person, and it's pretty tough not to get hooked.
He was so enjoyable and such a good guy and very open, and it's just not what I expected. I had never met Micah before, so it's just not what I expected. For him to be so jovial and just really easygoing, and with a huge contract sitting in front of him that he's going to have to negotiate.
Yeah.
So
I've not met the guy, so I don't know quite what to make of him.
In the last game, we had Travis Frederick and his family.
Now him I know.
Okay, so Travis is a huge, huge hockey fan.
Yeah.
And I've probably been to 8 games over the last several years where Travis has been there by himself or with some friends or what have you, but he was there with his family. And they stayed to the end of the game. When I say end of the game, he has a couple of younger kids, and it was pretty late. But, boy, he had a great time. Yeah.
Hey, going to hockey can't be beat.
You know,
it's a great game to see in the arena.
It is. It is. The only thing is that it's so strange, and in Colorado, our series with Colorado, is just that Colorado was ahead the first 3 games, the majority of the time, and here we are. We win 2 games in overtime. All right, Then we get smoked. All right, was it 4-0? I think.
I believe so.
Yeah, and then all of a sudden we come back and we torch them in the last game. It's amazing to me. Now I will say that we have struggles, of course, because Jason Robertson is hurt. He got hurt the last game of the season. Miro's hurt. I mean, those are things that it's hard to get through that unless you've got great depth. And thank goodness we have great depth. We really do.
Seems like Robertson's on the way back, though.
Yeah, they. I didn't get the word of whether he's going to be playing tonight now or when he's going to be back. But
he was at least on one of the lines during practice, I believe, yesterday. So that's at least a good sign. It's not a guarantee, but it's a good sign. It sounds like they're still holding Miro for a little bit longer, but we might not need him if we can get through this series.
Yeah,
you always need Miro.
I'm definitely down to. I'd prefer to have Miro, but we also have to think long term.
I thought I read something a couple of weeks ago about how they'd pretty much given up on the idea of him coming back at all this year.
They're optimistic that he could come back sometime during round 1.
This is the crazy thing about hockey. You just never know when a guy is injured just how bad it is, what it is, where it is, how it got that way, and when he's coming back. They keep it all very vague. It's all upper body injuries or lower body injuries, and he's going to be out for a little while. There's no timetable or anything like that.
Yeah, well, think about the athleticism of somebody who has to first of all, be on skates.
Oh, I know.
A stick, and then a puck, and then watching every minute you're out there from not getting slammed against the boards.
Yeah, you never know when you're going to get the crap hit out of you.
Know. And we are so lucky that we have such a great organization. Jim Neal he's amazing. And when you take somebody like Robertson or Miro out of the lineup and you have a guy behind him that can step in and maybe not do exactly what he does, but that says a lot for our organization. From our owner Tom to Brad Alberts, our president, all the way down. I mean, we're very, very fortunate. We're very fortunate. I'm so lucky to be involved. And when I look at the list of the owners advisory board, I wonder every day, why am I on there? How did I get on there? I think it was Billy Quinn got me on, but still. I mean, it's just so.
Well, because they know you're a guy who can make things happen.
Well,
you're a doer.
Yeah, you're a handler.
Mm-hmm. Well, I don't feel like a handler when you've got the Joe DePinto from 7-Eleven and Lee Bird from At Home, and then you got this other guy, Caffey, whatever his name is, who handles a bunch of old athletes.
Well, I mean, those guys all need to be handled, though.
Kevin Minch, and Steve Bouchel.
That Kevin guy is such a jerk.
I know, Ashley. He's really not a jerk in real life.
Oh man, I like that.
He just
Kevin
plays
guy.
one on the air.
I don't know. There's some days I like him. Some days he's eh.
You know what we have here in front of us?
Golf shots.
More golf.
They're out there. The golf shots are out there. Here in front of us, we have tables.
Oh,
Shoopy.
I see that.
Nothing but tables. Alas, I am told these tables are now needed for higher purposes. So we got to get on out of here. Thanks for watching, everybody. Thanks to Ashley. Thanks to Becca. Thanks to all the folks out here for having us out. Thanks to you, Mark, for wrangling the great Kevin Minch. Steve Bouchel, Vernon Wells, everybody else, the June Taylor Dances, and the New York City Orchestra, the greatest in the world. Good night, everybody. All right. I'm going to go take my pants off.
Your Dark Companion is a Stolen Water Media presentation.